Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. My voice is basically gone right now because of how excited I got at the community reveal yesterday for Black Ops 4. Activision took me out and I proceeded to scream my head off. So I'm sorry that I sound a little weird. This video is going to be split into two parts, just like my X or 9 reaction video and breakdown. Today I'm going to be showing you my full reaction to the build-up and trailer for the Voyage of Despair RMS Titanic zombies map that got announced, and I'll also after that be giving you a little bit of breakdown and then showing you the full uncut raw trailer so that you get the perfect audio quality, that 60 FPS goodness coming through without my face on screen, etc., in case you want to watch a clean version, okay? So first things first, we're going to watch with my reaction and with the build-up to it so you can see all of that good stuff, and then I'll check back in with you guys and break it down just a little bit from what Jason said to me later on at the press roundtable and things like that. See you in a mo.
Scarlett, Bruno, Diego, and Shaw, our new cast. We know them, and we can't wait for you to get to know them too. Okay. Wow. A mysterious new world, sinister villains, and engaging heroes, and a riveting story of chaos all forms just one half of the equation. It's the what we'll play. Now, let's talk about the how. How we'll play the game.
Oh my god.
During the development of Black Ops 4, we routinely ask ourselves the question, how do our fans like to play? Well, after taking down literally thousands of zombies, it turns out that you've earned the right to make up your own rules and play the game the way you want to
Custom
play
games?
it. So we're going to provide you with customizable tools and social systems to evolve zombies into an evergreen mode for daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly engagements.
Yes, brother!
Zombies also now boasts custom mutations, over 100 different customizable options to allow you to play the game your way, changing the fundamental rules and systems of the gameplay experience. Things like zombie speed, health, trainability, type, player damage, magic box functionality, and much, much more. And since the zombies community loves to compete with each other, we're also introducing the Black Ops Authenticity Stamp System. This will give players a shareable code stating exactly what was achieved and with what options.
Okay.
As I'm sure you can imagine, this will help third-party high score boards and other kind of custom competitions. No one likes cheats, especially me. On the subject of custom competitions, we're also introducing limited time creative challenges that we're naming callings, which will regularly introduce new ways for you to play the game and set the stage for ongoing seasonal content and a few themed experience surprises as well along the way. And as we give our fans more power and ways to play, we're aware that zombies can sometimes be a little bit intimidating to new players, especially those who like to kick back on the couch and play solo. The good news is that Black Ops 4 Zombies will also include bot support, meaning you can enjoy the full narrative experience that comes with co-op.
What?
Not got a buddy to play with? Let our AI fight alongside you.
What?
Mix it up even more? We're introducing a new mode called Zombie Rush, a brand new mode simplifying the game experience to create a whole new tempo of gameplay. Perfect for welcoming people into the Zombies universe, an enticing challenge for grizzled veterans alike. We're also reintroducing difficulty levels and an in-game tutorial to introduce players to the mode in a less stressful way. For those of you who also choose to have the path of most resistance, you can crank up that difficulty all the way up. Now, speaking of stress, we've already seen our 4 new heroes during the era of utter brutality, where no-holds-barred, winner-takes-all combat wasn't just the rule of law, but society's favourite form of entertainment. But zombie fans, wouldn't it be interesting to see them go somewhere nice, somewhere luxurious, somewhere they could have a good time? It is my pleasure to show you a glimpse of the second of our Day 1 zombie experiences. Welcome to Voyage of Despair.
Oh my god! Brother! Oh my fucking god! No way.
My French friend. The lady will be so lost in my eyes and enthralled in my tales. She will not even notice when I make my move.
Jimmy! Oh! Cheeky!
Wait, that's one of the old guys? It's the same character?
Timing, as always, is everything.
same ones.
While you and maybe blah blah head off to do whatever it is that you're going to do, Shaw will collect the key, allowing us access to the millionaire's.
So it's like a heist?
Well, we will deal with any unwanted guests. When you say deal with, I have to ask. What shit you say? John offensive. Okay, I'm with you so far, but what did you call the pipe things you were looking for? Pneumatic tubes. Used to be conveyed to small packages throughout the vessel. They would carry our surprise down the cargo. It really should be quite exciting. And after the detonation?
That's where I come in.
Given that the artifact will be securely locked within the safe, dare I ask how you plan to get through 2 inches of solid steel?
I got just the thing. A mechanism of my own invention.
What does it do?
It opens things.
Oh!
Now, obviously your father made some enemies during his travels.
That's a pretty big understatement.
If I may interject, I think you were about to ask if Miss Rhodes expected us to encounter any opposition.
It's possible. Likely even.
Si nos agarramos, we do superiors and also.
Trust the artifact. We're not thieves. All that stands between humanity and the forces
Summon a
of
key?
evil.
Oh, it's the guy's thing! It's the thing. Oh boy.
So that's what happens when you unleash the zombie horde somewhere nice. Okay, it was the Titanic. It should have been nice. Trust me, that bloody great icebergs are the least of our characters' worries.
So as I said in my X or 9 reaction video, I'm just going to call it 9 from here on, okay? As I said in my 9 reaction video, this story, this new chapter that Jason has embarked upon is seemingly distinct from the premise story. It's actually a separate story that is being told. There are separate menu options for it in-game. I talked about that already in my 9 reaction video, so I won't go into too much more depth here, but that is one thing to note. I'm also kind of surprised that this happened. Well, very surprised, because on the plane here to this community reveal, I watched the Titanic, like the film by, I think it's James Cameron. And I watched that for the first time. I'd never seen it before, and so when we were in the audience watching the reveal, I was seeing things on screen, like, for example, in the kind of posher area of the ship, you've got those stairs slinking down, and then you've also got the captain's wheel and what that looked like, and you've got the engine room, you've got all the people that would have been sort of shoveling coal into the furnaces, instead turning into zombies. All of that looks exactly as it does in the James Cameron film. So, I mean, Treyarch have done a really good job of kind of getting us into the feeling of that period, but they do then rip us out of it, which is really interesting, and introduce the zombies with this guy, and it's kind of like a heist, except they're not really heisting. They're trying to protect humanity from some ancient order of evil or something, and it's all a bit mysterious, and there's a dude in here who's got pictures of all the characters, and there's some crazy business going on, but they pull us out of the time period because suddenly you see what looks like Norse influence coming in when they're in the engine room, and a load of people kind of get turned into this statue. Similarly, a little later on in the trailer, there are a load of people and they're getting sucked together, and then a mystery box is kind of spawned out of their life essence. Like, there's some really interesting stuff going on there, and as I said a moment ago, this seems to be distinct to what we know from the premise storyline, and as such, this is a nice way of giving us explanations for why there might be wall guns, or a mystery box, or things along those lines. Why do we need that explanation? Well, Monty is presumably out of the picture, and as such, he's not going to be there to give them little nudges and to create perks for them and stuff like that. So they really give themselves the excuse to do things in a new way by kind of spawning things out of human beings and all that sort of crazy stuff. And that seems to be how zombies are being created as well. It's a direct transfer of, like, you're alive, and then this gas hits you and you're zombified. Interesting stuff. I think now, though, I'm going to let you watch the full, unedited, raw version of the trailer so you can get all that juicy audio as well and hear what they're saying about the heist. Thanks for watching. Drop a like if you've enjoyed. Here's that full version.
Lady McKendrick may be of a higher class than you are used to mixing with, huh?
Ah, Bruno, my French friend. The lady will be so lost in my eyes and enthralled in my tales, she will not even notice when I make my move.
Tick, tick, tick. Timing, as always, is everything. While you and, Lady McBlahblah head off to do whatever it is that you're going to do,
Shaw will collect the key.
allowing us access to the Millionaire Suite.
Well, we will deal with any unwanted guests.
When you say deal with, I have to ask, how?
I will launch, how you say, charm offensive.
Okay, I'm with you so far, but what did you call the pipe things you're looking for?
Pneumatic tubes, used for the conveyance of small packages throughout the vessel. They will carry our surprise down to the cargo room. It really should be quite exciting.
And after the detonation?
That's where I come in.
Given that the artifact will be securely locked within the safe, dare I ask how you plan to get through 2 inches of solid steel?
I've got just the thing. A mechanism of my own invention.
What does it do?
It opens things.
Now, obviously your father made some enemies during his travels.
That's a pretty big understatement.
If I may interject, I think you were about to ask if Miss Rhodes expected us to encounter any opposition.
It's possible. Likely, even.
What of the other valuables? Are we to secure them also?
Just the artifact. We're not thieves.
What are we then?
All that stands between humanity and the forces of evil.